It is widely recognised that young children whose language development is delayed will often go on to struggle in other areas of education and their adult lives. LanguageScreen is a diagnostic test of language ability which identifies pupils who would benefit from targeted support so that they can catch up with their peers and participate more fully in whole class education. It's based on decades of University of Oxford research into early language development and has been used by over 8,000 schools to identify the children who are most likely to benefit from the Nuffield Early Language Intervention, or NELI, as part of a DfE-funded rollout of the intervention in England. LanguageScreen can be used by teachers and teaching assistants without any requirement for specialist expertise to produce accurate results. A randomised control trial, the results of which were published in 2021, found that a 10-minute LanguageScreen test administered by a teaching assistant is similar in accuracy to a 30-minute test by a professional speech therapist. To get set up and started, schools just need to sign up for a free trial on oxedassessment.com and register the pupils who they're going to assess, either manually or by importing a spreadsheet from their pupil management system. We generate a QR code for each pupil, which can then be printed out or used on screen. The assessment is conducted on a tablet or smartphone using the LanguageScreen app, which is available to download for free from the Apple or Google app stores. Scanning a pupil's QR code launches the assessment. This means we don't need to store any personal information about the pupil on the device, a security measure in case the device is lost or stolen. An assessment lasts around 10 minutes and consists of 4 tests of the main aspects of language. The first test is expressive vocabulary. A series of pictures is shown to the pupil. Do they know what they're looking at, and can they say what it is? Next, listening comprehension. The pupil listens to 3 short stories and answers questions which test their ability to follow a narrative and remember important details. Then, receptive vocabulary. Pupils have to match a spoken word to one of 4 pictures. The wrong answers might include words which sound like the correct answer or look like the correct answer. Finally, sentence repetition, which checks their ability to repeat short sentences, which is actually a test of their understanding of sentence structure. We've embedded discontinuation rules into the assessment so that children who are finding the test more difficult can finish more quickly. The items in all 4 tests have been carefully selected, sequenced, and verified to ensure they provide the maximum amount of diagnostic information, since educators' time is a premium. If educators want support, there's a detailed user guide in the app, and we provide a practice QR code which they can use to familiarise themselves with the tests. There's also a live chat function available on our website so that schools can speak to our advisors quickly and easily. At the end of an assessment, the results are uploaded to oxedassessment.com, where educators will find an instant report with visual and written feedback. The raw scores are standardised against our database and totalled to provide an overall score. Class reports show results in ranked order, with a traffic light system to highlight the children in most need of support. Individual reports can be separated out and shared with parents to keep them informed of their children's progress. In our user research, teachers tell us that LanguageScreen is particularly helpful for identifying quiet, well-behaved children who appear to be paying attention but in fact struggle to follow the teacher. Also, for new teachers or TAs transferring across to early years from Key Stage 1, who are less used to working with reception-aged children. So far, almost 450,000 pupils have been assessed using LanguageScreen, and 55,000 children identified as being in particular need of support. As part of the NELI programme, LanguageScreen has been used extensively to identify pupils in reception for language intervention.